We've had two really unfortunate events here in the United States in the past decade, both with 9/11 and with Hurricane Katrina. And in both of those examples, apart from all the human devastation that actually occurred and a lot of us losing loved ones, we also saw a lot of corporate America take dramatic hits in terms of being able to come back up as a business and persevere and join society again as a business. And so a lot of the lessons that have been learned from both of those tragic events is we need to not only make sure we get the data out of the region, but also be able to turn that data back on and use it and make it something that's viable for the business so that the business can sustain in the event of an unfortunate event like that. We have a tendency as an organization, an IT organization, to think of our data being backed up. We need to back it up and make sure that it's off-site and in a safe place. However, from an operational perspective, when you actually talk about getting that data off-site and up and running so that it can be usable again and other people can access it, that's oftentimes an afterthought. So our solution takes the premise of leveraging all the benefits of virtualization, which we've helped a lot of folks within the state of California implement their best practices for virtualization standards, work with them to now say, okay, in the event of a disaster, let's make sure that the mission critical stuff is off-site in a safe, secure place, but able to be brought up in a very short amount of time. When we talk about recovery point objectives and recovery time objectives, we want to make sure that we're communicating with the business on what their needs really are and understanding that in the event of a disaster, not necessarily everything needs to come back up, but let's look at what does need to come up and what data does need to be accessed. And in spirit of the IT SAF event, we want to also make sure that that's done in a secure fashion. So whatever we do at our primary production site, in the event of a disaster, it doesn't mean security goes out the window. We still need to adhere to those protocols and those standards for security, but do it in a lightweight, efficient manner that we can bring things back up in a timely manner.